welcome in. Today, of course, there's Lisa and George in the bottom, and the Pug Mama Quilter up in the top right, and that's just my machine in the bottom left, and of course me with my bed hair. So, welcome in. I guess I'll say hi to everybody. Seems I can. My eyes aren't the greatest. My allergies are kicking me in the. Hi, Denise Spiegel. Joydy. Hi, Judy Hebert. Hi, Cruise Nuts. Good morning, Sherry Yurton. Hi, Dawn Stewart. So, Terry. Hello. Oops, I lost my. Hi, Joe. Hi, Quilting in the Country. I finally put the labels on everybody's stuff, so it will be going out Monday. So Terry says she was busy watching Lisa, Deb, and Leanna. Yeah, I had that on over there, and then I had to go get ready for the live. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Yo Patty. Hi, Donna Dixon. I bet you're sore from all that work you did yesterday. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Unbiased LLC. Welcome in. No, I think I'm caught up. Nightbot must be slow. He's not saying hi very fast. Oh, I missed Pearl Medina. Welcome in. She's from Moreno Valley, California. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Oh, Lisa's got her radio voice on.
I was going to say, that's the announcer.
That's her voice. Sheila said Nightbot said hi to her. Jory's Stay Gaming is here. Hello, and he shared us out. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. Melanie is here. She is. I gotta pull it closer. She's making BLTs and fried eggs. Ooh, BLTs. I could do without the egg. Sheila says that's a late night smooth jazz voice. Yeah, you could use that voice on Williams.
Oh.
Melanie Taylor saying hi to everyone. Vinci Saba Joe says, what's behind door number 1, Lisa? Lisa, would you like to introduce your machine?
Oh, well, y'all met him, so let me put him up. This is George. And I don't know if you can see him. I'm just moving my.
How do you handle him?
Keep it clean.
It is. It's a Sunday. I'm behaving.
Oh, did we lose Deb?
Uh-oh. She got scared. Oh. Yep, she's gone.
She's been having internet issues this morning. Yes, he's very. He's very beautiful. He's very handsome.
Yes, I like all that space. I'd like to have just the table.
And I turned down the lights on him so you all could see.
Yeah, he gets bright. I mean, you'd be really able to see that even when you're old.
Yeah, he gets really bright. Got to see what you're doing in the dark.
And my cutie is going right here, right next to this table on the other side. I just have to move all the stuff that's underneath this little table, move that antique sewing machine and table over there, and then I can put a nice big 6-foot table there and put it on there. Until I get another one of these big sturdy ones. What'd you say, Deb? Go ahead.
I said, hi, Elaine. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Elaine. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Has FOMO. Well, I got a little tiny package in the mail. Very tiny. I have a card from someone at my post office box. It's been there since, I think, last month. I'm going to get that tomorrow, too. I have a whole list of things I have to do. I ordered, this is from So Yeah. I was spending some of my shop money, and I ordered dragonfly fabric, but they didn't have it. So they credited me the money, but they sent these fat quarters instead. And I'm quite pleased with them because I actually had these in my cart, but I deleted it because I decided I didn't want to spend that much money. So they sent it to me anyways for free. I thought that was very nice. And I bought this Isacord polyester thread to try for quilting. And it's from Amon, and I love their nylon thread, so I'm going to give this a try. And oops, I bought some quilting needles and a 6.5-inch ruler. And it's got, I mean, this does not move. It's a good ruler.
That's the Soyal ruler.
Yes. I mean, look at my hand. It won't move off of there. It's on there. So now I have 2 of those, but I needed a 4.5. Well, I didn't really need a 4. I wanted a 4.5 ruler so I could fussy cut my raindrops. So I ordered that from Missouri Star. So hopefully it gets here soon. But that I think I ordered was Quilter Select, I think. So now I have that one. All my old rulers are still outside to go to animal welfare. They're not taking donations until the 16th. And then I bought this as a background for something. I just thought it was pretty. It's like white with little gray flowers. So I thought that was very pretty. And that's it for my purchases, except for I have one coming tomorrow and one coming Tuesday. Woo-hoo-hoo. Lisa, don't you have a bunch of stuff that you got to mail besides George?
Not a bunch of stuff, but I do have a few things that I picked up at the quilt shop when I went the other day, and I'll grab that. Oh, Donna Dixon, FOMO.
Hi,
So,
Joyce.
Lori from Quilting in the Country, are you here? Because I'm going to save it for last. But so I just picked up a few things for George. And let me grab it out of the bag because I did not take it out of the bag yet. I actually kept it. So I did buy a big cone of glide thread, and this is the standard color that I normally use in my Janome that I happen to like for most of my quilts when I charity quilt.
I
And
love
then
glide thread.
Yeah, and then I bought some handy quilter needles. You never can have enough of them. And then I bought the handy quilter ditch ruler.
Oh, nice.
I do have Angela Walters rulers. And then I had to buy more bobbin so I can do the threads. And then I'm going to try the pre-wound magnetic thread, or the thread on these little magnet things that Jessica was talking about.
Oh, we lost Deb again. She'll be back. I'll watch for her.
And then
How much was your glide thread?
Huh?
How much was your glide thread?
$13.
Oh, okay.
And it's for the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is the only fabric I purchased, which was the Lori Holt Pretty Petals Runner.
Oh, nice. That would be fast and easy for you to get on your machine. Hi, Cheryl.
Right. So I don't know if you can see, that's what it looks like. It's just a really, really easy top to piece, 1-day project.
Right. Hi, Cheryl.
And then you got
That quilts and chocolates. Ooh,
two
that's
for
pretty.
5-inch squares, and this is for the Peace and Plenty line. And then some fabric that goes with it for the
Ooh,
inner
pretty.
borders, the sashing,
Good morning,
and,
Sandra Kay.
and the pattern.
Oh, that's a pretty pattern.
So that is the only thing I purchased. I had to, hubby was with me, so I had to be good.
Yeah, I ordered 4 cones of Glide. I don't know what color. Like a bone or something that blends in,
Uh-huh.
because they were out of white. And I think they were 12, and then I think the 4th one I got for 11 something. That was from Alinda's Electric Quilters.
I saw that when I was looking because, I have to buy out things.
Well, and I got my batting free there yesterday because I had $21 in shop credit, or on, I don't know what it is, but when I buy
It's
stuff
shop.
online, I go through that shop
Mm-hmm.
app. So I had $21, so I got free batting. Well, I had to pay the shipping, so it wasn't free, but it was nice. But the thread was free shipping.
And so, Terry, that was the only thing I purchased that day. We're not counting all the other purchases. George was not a purchase, he was an investment.
George is furniture.
Yes, we decided he was furniture. So I'm just going to
I would
practice
say
on
he's
him.
more of a robot than the furniture. He's the size of a giant robot.
Can you imagine if I actually ordered the 20-inch?
Oh my. I thought you were getting a 15-inch, and then I saw that and I said, my God, that thing's huge.
So that's about it.
And all I'm doing, same thing as yesterday, is sewing these little squares together that I bought from my fabric addiction. I think I got them in one of the scrap packs, and I'm making a bunch of 4 patches for a I Spy quilt, because there's like cows and pandas, or not pandas, sloths in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just needed to use up some of this pre-cut fabric so I'd have room. And I thought this would be quick and easy to whip out to practice on the cutie. But I already have a whole drawer full of quilts to actually practice on. But I want to save the ones for me for last till I get better.
I don't blame you.
Because I would have used this one and gotten myself a new machine, but this one doesn't have speed control. And I'm not good at controlling speed. I just go, go, go. But the thing is, the speed goes this way, my hands go that way, and it doesn't quite line up. So hopefully on the frame, and plus my shoulders were getting sore doing straight line quilting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping the cutie will take the strain off of that. Although my back will probably start acting up from standing. But I thought about getting another chair for over there so I could sit down and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I could get like a bar chair on wheels.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to stand up and quilt for very long.
Yeah, so I will have a chair over there. I can't use Haley's big chair because it would hit my recliner, because I'm really taking up some real estate in the living room now. But I think a small little wooden chair I can put over there. That way, when I want to, I can just plop down. And that'll give me some more room for tubs upstairs in my room. Hi, Judy May. Welcome in.
Good
Thanks
morning.
for stopping in.
Good morning.
Hi, Irish Sail Lady. Welcome in. How are you? June Hansen. Hello. Oh, Deb's back. And welcome back. Oh, she's back and left.
Yeah, she's just having connectivity issues. She was having that this morning, but I'm not going to be looking at the chat, so I'm going to be depending on you.
Okay, that's fine. Because I don't feel like sewing much, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Deb.
Oh my God.
Hi, RV Quilt.
This is driving.
Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hi,
This is
Bronza.
driving me nuts.
Yeah. Hi, Teresa Lynch. Yes. Lisa's going to be playing with George. She won't be talking much till the end when she gets tired. Then we all sit here and laugh on the
Mm-hmm.
goodbye tour. Deb's working on sparrow feet. That's the foot of the bird, not the whole bird. Hi, Regina. Denise Spiegel just figured out what the heck George was. Yeah, she named her machine. Oh my God, I think I'm yelling. I'm hurting my own ears. Sorry, people. They're plugged, but I didn't want to take my allergy medicine and then sit here and blow my nose through the whole stream, so I'm waiting until after. Joe's back. I didn't know you left. And yesterday, when I was doing these squares, I wasn't even paying attention. I was using those great big spools of polyester that I use for my bags. I'm not taking it apart. It's just going to stay like that.
Mm-hmm.
I still have my, whatchamacallit foot on, the plastic one. Now, are you guys going live next Saturday?
Yeah, because
Yes.
Zaza will be on is
Oh,
Deb's
okay.
guest.
And they're going to go live Sunday morning at 7. I'm going to cancel the live on Easter at 11. My daughter will be gone, so I'll be able to sleep in. There won't be a ruckus in the house, so it's going to be a nice day for me. And hopefully she doesn't hurl at Hershey Park on the rides. I know she will. She gets sick every time she goes on more than 3 rides in a row. And I don't think the water rides are open yet because I think they would freeze. Pretty sure. But this is handy buying these little squares from my fabric addiction because, when you just want something to sew and not think about, it's kind of fun. Although when we get off the live today, I am going for my first walk. And I may even go live in Discord. Deb, are you on the screen? No. There she is. Deb's playing hide and seek today thanks to her internet provider.
Well, I don't understand because I have high-speed internet and there's a booster in the basement. But hubby's phone is going in and out too.
Check do you know how to sign into your router?
I don't. That's him.
Well, he may want to go in and see what devices are hooked up because every now and then you might get somebody piggybacking you. Stealing your Wi-Fi.
Ours is secured.
Yeah, but there's ways around it. I don't know how to do it, but because that happened to me one time. So I signed because there was devices signed in that I didn't even use. So I signed out of everything and then re-signed in. Plus I changed the passwords. Because I think what was happening is the kids were giving out passwords to their friends. And they were using like our Netflix and stuff. So I put it in.
Oh.
And then I was having issues upstairs, so I bought, is it Linksy or something like that? Link.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that as a booster and put it on its own separate line. Then I didn't have any trouble up there after that. But I didn't give anybody that line. I only did it for just that. And then when I moved back down here, oh my God, dude. What an idiot. Oh, sorry. When you mow, don't you usually point the shit away from the house? Something just hit the house. Sorry, I just get annoyed with people mowing. I apologize for my rude, abrupt outburst. So anyways, when I came down here, I bought a 100-foot cable because I didn't really know how far it was from there to there. I probably could have got away with a 25. And I just plugged it into the router and went all the way around the side of the room and plugged it right into my laptop. Oh, good. Everybody's agreeing. So, Terry's, I'm shocked, Mona. Just shocked. Yes, you point away from the house. Oh, you heard that too. Well, I'm going to go out and check it later and see what the heck. Because that'll put a hole right in my siding. Yo, Patty says, oh my God, you remind me of my sister. It's all good. I'm not anal like my mother, though. Now, she does her own yard. She's got one of those big zero turns. I cannot, well, I've never tried. I'm sure I could run it, but no, I like the old fashioned with the little steering wheel. But she does hers like a golf course. I mean, if her grass gets to half an inch, she's out there mowing. And she does all that work by herself. Oops, let's see. I just sewed one backwards. That's not too bad. And I used to do this out here with the push mower, but then when I fell and it dragged me a little while, I said, that's it. So I hired somebody. And when we first got him, he was really good. He walked the whole thing, did an excellent job. Well, then my mom gave him one of her old riding lawnmowers. Well, that was the end of that. He never got off that thing since. He drives around the limbs. But he's cheap, and he's an old family friend. I don't get that. But that irritated me. And last year, the weeds were so high, I bought this little cheap weed eater off of Amazon. And you don't have to lift it up or anything. It has wheels like a little tiny lawnmower, and it's a piece of crap. But I used it all summer. It's rechargeable. And I just went zooming around all the weeds. So that worked out good. So he does the mowing and I do the weeds and picking up all the sticks. So this year I'm going to buy one of those little mini chainsaws that chainsaw a few things. So if I disappear for a while, you'll know I'm missing something. Because I want to get on that roof and cut that tree off, but I don't know if the roof is strong enough to hold this much weight. Because I think if I just went out the window and sat on the roof, I could shimmy my butt down and cut the tree limbs, but I don't know if it's strong enough. I got a new roof, but I don't think they did anything underneath. So I don't want to fall through or fall off. Look at Lisa go. Oh my God, she went flying across it. Oh, she's taken off the thread. Lisa, I saw you. over there, and all of a sudden it went flying 100 miles an hour. I didn't know you were cutting your thread. Lori says, maybe hire that out. Well, I could hire it to my brother, but he's got a heart condition. I don't want him on my roof. And nobody will let me borrow a ladder. Of course, that's probably a good thing. All I have is a little step ladder. Because I do pass out occasionally. So that's probably not good. But I used to do it all myself. I should have just been like my mom and just kept going no matter how much it hurt. Look at her go now. There. Now, which way is this supposed to be? Did I do these all wrong? No, you did not. Aw, Judy May's giving us hearts. Thank you. Hey, Rowena. Hello. Would you like to join us? I will drop it in the chat. Oh, there went Deb. There, I put it in the chat, Rowena. I'll look for you and Deb. Because Deb will be back. If anybody else in the chat would like to join, feel free to pop up and sew with us. Because I'm getting lost watching Lisa over there. No, this one's got to go this way. No. This way. Then I cut the corners off of my mom's quilt, but because everything was on the bias, I went around and basted the whole thing before I put on the borders. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I forget how many people I can have up here.
I don't remember. 16
maybe? Oh, there's Deb. She's back on her phone. She had enough of the other. I see you, Deb. There she is.
I shut it off. I'm like, oh my God.
I think Rowena's coming too. She either said can or can't. I'm not sure. But I got to find a new block besides 4 patches for these. I should have done 9 patches.
Rowena said she can't this time. She's getting ready to leave.
Oh, she's probably going to church. Yeah, I couldn't read. My eyes are still blurry from yesterday. Last night they hurt so bad because I was watching Williams, but I couldn't, usually you type in. I couldn't see who was saying hi or nothing. It was bad. But if anybody else would like to join in, you don't have to have a channel to come on. If you'd like to just pop up and chat with us, feel free. As long as you're not a pervert.
No.
Well, you can be that, just not on here.
Don't be a pervert.
Next week, we will be having April Sawtell as a guest. Is that the 27th? No, not next week. Week after next is April Sawtell. But yesterday with William and Jess was fun. I really enjoyed myself. Oh, Deb popped out on her phone. Oh,
I
there's
was
somebody
trying to turn it sideways.
Oh, somebody's here.
Hi,
Oh, it's
Rhonda.
Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda.
Rhonda. Help me,
Welcome
Rhonda.
in.
Help me, Rhonda.
I guess I should have saw who it was before I popped them up. It could have been somebody blonde with something else.
You guys inspire me to get busy.
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything today, but just sewing 4 patches. It's nice to do something where you don't have to think a lot every now and then. But after my walk, I'll be cutting stuff for Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, I got to do that this afternoon too.
But I'm using all scraps for the background. The scraps left over from what was the name of that quilt? I don't know, but it's Haley's quilt.
Did you hear the story behind this? Oh, I like that. Well,
No,
now
I like it, but no, go ahead, tell us.
I like, as you can tell, I love is it called 30s replica
I
fabric?
don't know.
But I did it wrong. What is that called when you get the long strips, the 2.5 long strips? What are those called?
Jelly Rose.
Remember the Jelly Roll Challenge?
Yeah, I didn't do any of those.
I said, oh, wow, I'm going to do the Jelly Roll Challenge. And you know what? I've made quilts for years. I did not know. You keep the strips whole, and then you sew them together, and then you cut them for like a trip around the world. Oh, no, not me. I cut 1 million, maybe more, 2.5-inch squares. Oh my goodness. And so I'm not wasting it. So I'm just putting this thing together and just because I do love the scrappy look, but it's definitely
it's pretty.
Not a trip around the world. So even older
I don't like the 2.5-inch squares. I used to, but I don't anymore. When I first started, I did because it was easy to use, and then I'm like, eh.
Well, what was your 4 patch right there you showed me? Isn't that 4 and a
I don't know. I just bought these. These came in a scrap pack from my Fabric Addiction, and they were already cut. So I'm just sewing them together.
Nice.
So there's really no pattern. I won't know what I'm going to do with the blocks until after I get them all done. And they might go in my I have plastic bins I throw them in.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to sew a 2-patch on screen when you don't feel like thinking. Oh, somebody else is here.
I'm creative. You girls inspire me. You ladies inspire me
I'm coming.
to get busy, you know.
I went the wrong way. Sorry, Deb. I'm finding you.
Well,
There's
you're on,
Deb.
I was
You're
trying
almost
to
ready.
adjust my
You're on twice.
I keep trying to adjust it.
So
Then I lose it.
if you want me to take this one off, you're on twice.
Yeah, take that other one off.
All right, let me find it.
Let's see. Is this from the bottom, the chat from the bottom, or is the chat from the top this way? Melanie Taylor. I was looking at the pattern for SIR. Is that on the bottom or is that on the top? Is that a new one?
That's the one we start tomorrow. Melanie, it depends on whether you want to, if you want all your umbrellas a different print. I just made 5, and all I cut out was I don't think those are it.
Okay, I see.
I don't even think that. Let's see. Yeah, these are scraps that I screwed up. All I cut out for it was 5 of these squares. I'm not cutting out the umbrella handles yet because I don't know if I'm going to applique those on or if I'm just going to embroider them on. Might just be easier just to embroider the handles on. So I haven't decided yet. And then the rest is all background. And then I figured out how to do the Dresden. I had to watch a video of a lady. You have to sew these in half. You have to, for the sun, you have to sew this in half and then poke it back out so you get the point. Because that wasn't in the directions. So I watched some new person and I really like her. So I will be putting her on the video because she did a really good thing. And I think Sherry does some too. She has a thing where she does it because she just made the wedding ring thing. And I think the umbrella, you do the 4 at a time, flying geese or something. I don't know. I haven't got that far. I'm just cutting out the pieces. Joyce says, Mona, can you show the pattern? Yes, but mine's a little bit faded because I ran out of ink. I usually don't print them, but this one I'm doing different. So I printed so I could write in it. Let's see if I have one without writing.
Hello,
oh, well, this one's not too bad. This is the pattern. Singing in the Rain. But I'm not going to, mine's not going to look anything like this. Mine's going to have rain boots, umbrellas, and one sun. It's not going to have hearts, the houses. I'm going to try and make one of those flowers to see if I like it. And if I don't like it, then I'm going to make some different flowers. Oh, and it'll have the raindrops. And maybe, that thing in the sky with the colors. Rainbow. It might have a rainbow. Yeah, there's a paper template. I just cut it out and did it. And there's a paper template for the umbrella handle. But I don't want my umbrella handle the same color as my umbrella top. So I'm probably going to take scraps of gray to make the handle. Or I'll just embroider it on. You know, just draw it and fill it in. I haven't decided. I might try both ways and see which one looks the best. Because either way, you have to applique the handle on. Well, you don't have to if you embroider it, but. Hi, Karen Evans. Hi, Cheryl Manka. Hi, Quilts and Chocolates. And mine is going to have a little bit of a twist. Because I'm making all mine with Lorelei fabric. But when I get to that point, I'll show you my raindrops. It's going to be totally different than anybody's. And I mean totally different.
Do you say that Giovanna? I've heard you say it. Giovanna. I've heard you say it, but I'm old. What'd I say? Hello, Giovanna. You know, I went to a new page and I typed in that, which one? Miss something Ripper, Miss Seam Ripper, and I couldn't find it. It didn't pop up.
Miss Seam Ripper is me. It's my second channel, but I only use it as a bot for this channel.
Okay, good. Because I thought, why didn't it show up?
It used to be Mona Likes Ice Cream. Because it's on my old iPad upstairs, and I couldn't change it. But I finally figured out how to change the name. But it won't update to my newer, because when I changed my password and got new devices and a new name, it won't let me change it. It says it's too old to update. So it just lays up there for me to play solitaire on.
Oh, I always like to be supportive, and it said something about thank you for joining my channel or something. I went, okay, I'll try to find it and join it. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't show up in the results very good. I did put a couple videos of the dogs on there just to have it, but yeah, it doesn't show up. Now, you're the Rhonda that goes on Rita's channel all the time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I thought so.
RV quilting.
I recognize you from Rita's. I like Rita.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, we used to sew a lot, but then we both kind of got busy with our own stuff. When she got her, quilt shop, she's busy.
Yeah.
So, you kind of find your own groove. And now, I found my two people, Lisa and Deb.
Yeah. Well, yours is encouraging. I love Miss Rita's also. But yours is encouraging because you're sitting there, you're busy, and you're showing what you're doing. And it just kind of feeds my soul.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Miss Rita,
I'm
I'll
trying
leave
to
her
stay
place.
busy. Now, it was one time though. Oh, there's another one. One Friday, Deb and I just got to giggling, and we laughed through the whole show. I don't think either one of us sewed a thing. That was quite a while ago. That was when I did the Fridays. Now, Deb does Friday lives.
Yeah.
At 3 p.m. Eastern,
Friday.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
2 p.m. Central.
2 p.m.
Okay.
Central. I can never remember her time zone. Hi,
Yeah.
Jim. Welcome in.
I keep my baby girl, my first and only granddaughter, on Fridays. I can't watch.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yes, it's a blessing.
I'm trying to make this pot. This is 2 stacks of those things that came in the scrap pack. Oh, I got an extra one. Oh, no, I got enough.
So mine, this bottom row right here at the bottom, I'm going to put this all the way around. This also.
Oh, that's pretty.
I don't know what I'm going to end up with. I think it's a perfect square, so somehow I need to make it elongated, And I just decided this morning I'm going to cover my chair, my quilting chair, and the seat. I think I'm going to sew some of the millions of little squares I have, another one of these, and cover my chair.
Oh, that'll be nice. I'm watching Lisa over there do her magic. She got a new machine.
Wow. Is it a Gracie?
I think it's a Moxie 18, I think.
It's a Moxie 18.
Yeah, she got the sit-down model, and her table folds out huge.
Oh, how nice! I might consider that because I do mine on my 9700 Genomi, and it can be done. I bought a class on Craftsy on how to quilt a large quilt on a small machine, and you can do it. But wow, is that MOXI?
Yes, it's MOXIE. It is a handy quilter. And they have smaller versions. This one just has an 18-inch throat space.
Ooh.
And
they have a smaller version?
They have a smaller version. And the table itself is only 32 by 38. Then I have 2 extensions, and the extensions are 18 by 38. So when you fold out the whole table, it is 64 inches long.
Nice.
Wide.
I love that table. Well, your machine's great too, but I love that table.
Yeah, we can't talk bad about George.
No,
we be nice. We have to be nice to George.
I can't think of her name now. Is it Terry? No. somebody from the sewing channel,
Uh-huh.
you know, the lady that does that, she turns her machine like this, like you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And she does it on her domestic, and she has a big table, but she has some kind of pulleys too. And I don't think I'd like the pulleys, but I thought about turning everything this way and doing it like this instead of, because then you have more room.
So there's a learning curve to it because you're sewing from a different angle, and
Yeah.
I've quilted on my machine, and I have and it's 11 inches, but it's actually 10 inches quiltable quilt space on my
Mhm.
Janome, and you're squinching your arm up underneath the machine when you do
Oh,
it that way. So this way you're learning how to have I mean, there's a lot of freedom, but
yeah.
you have to change the way you free motion quilt. And the best way is just to get in there with the yard of fabric and play.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the oh wow, I just forgot it. Oh my goodness. Stippling.
Oh,
The
yes.
And the way they taught us to learn in the beginning is like put a nickel or something, go around the nickel, move it, go around the
Mhm.
nickel. And I
Hi,
did that.
Timber Cat. Sorry.
That's all right. What pattern are you using now? Quilting.
Who?
The
Lisa?
aqua quilter, Lisa.
What pattern am I using?
Are you quilting? Yeah. What are you just?
I'm
What
just
design?
I've just well, I made a tree and a house, and I'm just doing some curves. I'm
Oh,
just getting the feel of George. This is I think
oh,
I played with him the other day. I actually quilted, but I was testing tension, learning the tension because it's a lot different from my sit down, my other machine, my Janome. So I'm learning tension, and it has different cruise models. So I can do precision, I can do manual and cruise. I prefer the cruise, and it does have sensors, so I've put it so that there's 10 stitches per inch.
Oh, nice.
So it stays within that 10 inches.
nice.
Yeah,
Hi, Kevin.
I'm really happy with him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't jump to that big a price yet, so I decided to go with the economical model. I got a new sewing machine and a Cutie Breeze, and Deb has a Cutie, so we're going to learn how to work that machine.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
We can have we can go have a dueling cuties. We can have our pictures and watch each other.
Uh-huh.
Did you see Kevin's hair?
Hi, Tuber Chad. Hi, Kevin. Welcome in. If you haven't checked out Kevin, check him out. There's all kinds of channels in here. If you want to drop your link, you can type share or drop to drop your link. And then the other people in the chat will be more than happy to check you out. Because
Hi,
I see a
Kevin.
bunch are subbing to Giovanna, so that's good. So,
Well, I have a channel, but I'm chicken.
well, you learn. It doesn't take long.
Well, Rhonda, you're more than welcome to come on a scheduled day with any of us. I mean, we alternate lives on Saturday afternoons at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then we have Sunday morning, we have 11 o'clock. We're not doing it next week. Deb has a live. There's multiple lives that you can always come up on and get your feet wet, get that camera time in. But you've been going up with Randy, showing him how to quilt and helping him out.
Yeah, but I'm getting on their channel. I'm not like creating my own. Oh, nor do I know how to like upload it, or I will learn because I would just like to put sewing stuff on, my journey in sewing.
Mhm.
Well, that's how you learn, by going on others and,
I tell you, going live is easier.
Yes. Yes. Except beware,
Oh, I thought it was
because
harder.
if
When
you
I did
go,
it was harder because nobody helped me.
oh,
It was me, myself, and I, and a
when you
lot of
go
mistakes.
when you go live, the people, your friends in the chat, will make you stay on forever. You're just
Yeah,
talking.
Aw,
Hi, Nikki
Just
D. Hi,
isn't
Sheila.
that nice?
she's
Well, y'all encourage me.
Hello, Patty.
that's very sweet.
Well, just to get sewing, I'm in a certain situation and I don't want to tell no sob story or anything, but getting on and seeing y'all busy and going on with life, it's encouraging. Getting the guts to do a craft video. Oh, so you put it on your phone, you record it, and then you download it on your channel somehow off of
Then
your.
you upload it. Yeah, when I first started, I did everything on my phone because I didn't have a computer because the kids crashed it, and then I had an old one I tried to use, and it was about useless. So I did my phone and my iPad, and when I did videos, I'd have it on here, then I'd have to stop the video, take the phone, move it over here. And then I think I started going live on my iPad. And then I bought a laptop, but it didn't do what I want. So it's over there. And I started going live on it until I got this one. So it's just trial and error. People are patient, they'll laugh right along with you. Because when I first started, I tried to do Streamlabs and all that, and I didn't know nothing. And I would come up in this little tiny window, and the whole rest of the screen would be blank. So I finally went back to the old way, and then you just learn as you go.
Well, I'm very thankful. God has blessed me, and I also see new gadgets to get and to buy, and I buy way too much. I'm trying not to buy.
I would just start off on your phone.
I have so
Don't
much.
go out and buy a bunch of equipment, because I didn't for a long time. And I made a lot of videos, and I went live on my phone for a while. Of course, when you go on your phone, it's like vertical.
yeah.
Then I did the iPad, and I was able to do this way. But when you do your videos, you put your phone sideways, and then you get the whole picture. And all I had was, I sent Deb the camera mounts that I had, and I would just clip it on the desk, and it would just bend right over, and you could see. You just couldn't see me at the same time, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
So I would just start out with what you have. I wouldn't buy a bunch of equipment.
Well, I was talking about the quilter.
Oh, the quilter.
The
Oh,
quilter
go
and the
for it.
table.
Go for it, girl. Get it.
I know. I'm fixing to move. I'm fixing to make a move to Texas, and so trying to be wise and hold off.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, I would wait till you move.
but I can do hunting and searching out and seeing, because I'm fixing to give a quilt to somebody to do for me, just because I want it to look nicer than I can do,
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Not enough contrast.
And it's a pretty sunshiny day here. I'm thankful. The rain and storms are over for a while, at least.
Well, I'm glad that are you still gonna be in the RV when you move to Texas?
No, I'm looking for me a place, and I did sell my RV.
Oh, did
I
you?
had a blast. And a matter of fact, and I was talking to my daughter yesterday, if I find a large van, I mean a real, oh, that's pretty, Deb.
I got
Clawfoot, or
two. Ah,
what's that called? The pattern.
this one is the sparrow feet.
Oh, sparrow feet.
I'm gonna move you over there so we can see you.
That's neat. Nice. It looks nice and neat. Very good.
I'm doing 2 at a time. I can't do all of them at once. I have to make 12.
And are they all that color?
No, they're all different.
Ah, nice. But I'm not going to get a Mercedes. I'm looking for a large van, has bathroom, shower, everything. I'm looking for one, and I will get it and even trade my vehicle because there's a lot of places my family members I can park and have a nice, relaxing place to stay, yet still have a vehicle.
Right.
Oh, well, that'll be nice.
So that will happen. If I find one, I've got some car dealer looking for one. But right now I'm in a duplex, and when I get to Texas, I'm gonna find me a place to live. Hopefully a house. But
Yeah, van would be a little hot in Texas.
yeah, well,
Is that where the grandbaby is?
Air conditioning.
yes, air conditioning, solar, everything.
Is that where the grandbaby is?
No, actually, the grandbaby's here, but they are living their life, and that's fine with me. And I don't know how to word it. Very sweet. I get along. We don't fight or anything, but I'm all alone 98% of the time. That's not good. And I have friends down there that, especially widow women, we got to eat every Friday night and we do things and games and everything. And I miss that. And I got to make a move. But
Hi,
my daughter.
Paranormal. Hi, Shirley.
Well, you have to take care of you and your mental health and
Hi, Nick.
Yeah. To do it and be available anytime they needed me, but it didn't work. I started getting ill actually. So anyway,
Yeah, you gotta have a life.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
life is quilting and dogs.
That sounds satisfying. I mean, I enjoy
I don't
quilting.
have any dogs left, but I do.
Hi,
but
Cheryl.
They're Haley's dogs. So they were mine, but Bob just loves her. Rhonda, you have your life to live well. Go for it. Yes, go for it.
Thank you so
Hi,
much.
Robin.
Thank you. I'm trying not to be selfish, and it feels selfish, but just sitting here waiting for an opportunity is not doing me very well. So they're sweethearts, but they're living their life. They're rocking it as parents. So proud, and I can always travel up here if they need me.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I already told my grandkids when they have kids, I'm not babysitting. I said, I will babysit when you go out to dinner on a Friday night, but if you go to work with that baby, you have to find daycare because I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Twice
Shirley's
is enough for
asking
me.
if you unpacked your goodies.
huh?
Lisa's asking if you unpacked your goodies.
I did. I showed my fabric. I showed
Thank you,
everything
Giovanna.
already.
Who's asking?
Shirley.
Joe? Oh, she must want to see it. You want to show it again, Lisa? Or make her watch the replay?
I'll make you watch the replay. No. I still have it sitting out. I didn't get very much because I was trying to be conservative in my purchases.
Right.
And my husband was with me.
Yeah,
And his eyes opened wide every time he looked at a price tag. So I just bought some stuff for George because George needed some toys.
yes.
And I got
Yeah,
him
take care of George.
Yes, I got some needles.
Do they only have one needle for that, or are there different sizes?
There's different sizes depending on what thread you use. I had some 10s, so I bought some 18s, and then I purchased some extra bobbins. It comes with 5 bobbins for empty and one that is pre-wound for you. So I bought more so I could add all the colors as I collect thread.
Yeah.
And then I bought the Handy Quilter ditch ruler.
Can you
I
make
don't
her
know.
big so we can see that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oh, that's
make her big.
That's all right. I just,
Wait.
oh, I can't wait to.
so this is
Here you go.
this is the Handy Quilter ditch ruler that I purchased, if I can do it right.
Now, what do you do with that? Just follow that line?
Follow that line. It has curves, so it will help with curves.
Oh,
And
because I have something like that I bought, but I didn't know what to do.
and I have an Angela Walters one too, but now I'll be able to do ruler work because I have a bigger space.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't able to do that on the Janome. It just was too tight. The shank was too low on the machine. And then I bought some glide thread, a spool of glide, and this is cool gray. And I bought some pre-wound bobbins to go in the bobbin case. And then I bought a Lori Holt kit that is called Peace Plenty, and it's a small kit because it was expensive. And so you get 2 charm packs of the Lori Holt Peace Plenty with some background fabric for sashing and everything else. And maybe I want to put that together. It's a long table runner, so I'm gonna just kind of make it smaller. I don't have a 76-inch table, although I could make it for here, right? I could extend George out and just lay it over, keep him warm at night. But that's all I purchased.
Nice.
And I'm looking forward to doing some ruler work, changing out the foot.
I can see your quilting there on the thing. Good job.
Okay. Oh, just my playing around.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me make you big again so I can look. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Is that a tree or a flower? I can't.
It is a tree. Where is my
Oh, nice.
So I don't know if you
My eyes are
It's
blurry, that's why.
so I think that's as
Oh,
big as I can
nice.
get it. So I'm just playing around with some stitches and checking tension and just getting comfortable with
Looks
George.
good.
That looks cool. Smart thinking.
Well, if I can't use the cutie, that'll be my next step.
Where does that machine go? All I see is the bottom, but I don't see the body. Is it from the top, or I see where
It's
the handle
huge.
is?
The table is an insight table, and it's specifically made for a mid-arm machine. It does not have the, what do you call it, Deb? It doesn't move. It's
It
stationary.
doesn't
So
have a carriage.
carriage, that's it. So it sits
Oh.
underneath this table piece here. This is the insert.
Oh.
And so the rest of the machine is on the bottom, but there's not much machine. I think there's 3 inches of machine under there.
What's from above though? What's holding it up?
The table. There's
I mean, from the top. Where the needle is, that's not holding that white thing that I see up, is
Oh,
it?
so you need to see the rest of the machine.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
this is the rest of. Don't look at my quilt. my unfinished quilt on the wall. Let's see. So
Oh, I see. Oh.
so this is the machine itself. the machine itself, and this is the table, the inside table.
Ah, so you're turned
Yeah.
on the end. Yeah.
Right. So you're not sewing this way, your traditional way. You're actually sewing like you were on a long arm, except you're moving. For me, I'm moving the fabric instead of moving the carriage.
Oh, wow. I'm going to look that up for sure. That is neat. Thank you for showing it.
Uh-huh.
And she did a live yesterday on it, and she told all about it. Hi, Marla. Welcome in.
Oh, I'll go look for that.
Marla, I haven't seen you for a very long time.
Marla, did you and Sheila go to that show this year that you normally go to?
Joyce, yes, you can. You have to buy the package to be able to put it on a carriage, but it can be converted.
Nice.
I just don't have the space for it. I didn't have the space for a frame.
Right, but now you at least have the machine. If you ever decided down the road that you have room, you can do it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. I like that.
If I like the cutie, then eventually I'll get a bigger frame. But I don't want to spend a lot of money on something and then not be able to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Been there, done that.
And at least the little cutie, if I'm sick of it, it'll hang on the wall or go in a closet. Well, it can't go under my bed. All my fabric's there. But if I start using my fabric, it can go there. But I'm looking forward to Lisa making more free motion videos. I would really enjoy that. Or even free motion lives if you don't want to do a video.
Nice.
I don't I don't mind doing the lives. I mean the
That, I can
videos.
see that good.
It takes a lot of time to edit or make the video, check the video, upload the video, and with my work schedule, it's just easier to do a live.
I'm going to leave you on the big screen because I can watch it.
Oh.
Yeah, the quilting.
You might give George some performance issues.
Oh,
It's
Don't be-
okay, George.
don't be shy, George. You're awesome. I can't hear it. Doesn't sound loud to me, you know?
Lisa wants to know if your machine is louder than your other machines.
It is loud and it's like a long arm. So it is louder than my Janome, and that is why I have my headphones on because you wouldn't be able to hear anything over it.
Awesome.
So my
I wonder
headphone
if I can't hear it.
yeah, my headphones is buffering the external noise. But it sounds like a long arm.
So that's why you bought the headphones first to see if they work before you got the machine.
And I bought the headphones for work. It's my work headphones.
I'm like, boy, she's going in baby steps, getting the headphones first.
No, how do you think I lurk when I'm working and I'm in a meeting? I got the headphones for the meeting and so they don't hear my tablet. If they ask me a question, I can just answer and they won't hear the tablet.
Vintage Style by Joe says, poor Joe, or poor George.
Oh,
And Giovanna says, brain power? Or wait, that got, let me blink and shake here. Oh, brain power. Lisa, I already answered that. Yeah, that's what he was wondering.
What?
If it was loud.
It is as loud as a long arm.
You could probably wear headphones or earplugs.
Mm-hmm. And I really don't mind the noise. When I was sitting here the other day playing with him, um, I don't mind the noise because I like the sound of a sewing machine and I like the sound of a long arm.
Yeah, me too. Well, I don't know. I've never heard a long arm, but I
Plus,
love the sound of a sewing machine. But my Juki's really loud, so it probably wouldn't bother me then, which I'm surprised because, oh, that was this morning. My voice made my ears hurt. I was talking so loud.
Giovanna, I am a great multitasker. I can do multiple things at once at work and complete my projects on time, maintain things, answer phones, and still lurk on the background. Now, there are some meetings, and Mona and Deb know this, that I cannot answer. I can't chat and chat, but I can listen.
Yeah, I used to be a good multitasker, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was when I got sick or because my ears never used to be this bad either. I just don't know
Hmm.
what happened to me, but it all went to hell in a handbasket.
Oh my goodness.
Because when I first got the girls, I was working full time at the car plant. I had my insurance business out of my house during the day, and I
Hmm.
did it all. Plus, I mowed my grass and everything, but I just can't do it now. I still go scatterbrained from one project to another, but I've always done that. But when I worked, I had everything. I had a system, and I did it. I did the same
Hmm.
thing my way all day.
Hmm.
But I never got any sleep because Miss Haley, she was a crier. Oh my God, could that kid cry? Of course, what she was withdrawing from was her problem.
Hmm.
And then Miss Danielle, she liked to get up at night. She liked to, if she heard the refrigerator, she wanted to know what I was eating because when I first got them, I had just sold my 3-bedroom house and I moved into a little 1-bedroom house, and I was using the front room as my office for my insurance business. Well, then I got custody of 2 kids. So at first we were all up in the bedroom, and then finally I couldn't sleep because they made, goo-goos and stuff. So I moved my whole bed down to the dining room, which that was kind of nice because I could just reach over and grab something off the counter, with steps away from the fridge. But I don't know how I did that and worked and everything else. But Haley would sit next to me while I was working the insurance. She would never leave my feet. She just sat there. Now, Danielle, she was another story. If it was quiet, I had to go searching because that kid would get into everything. She cut the cat's whiskers. I mean, just from the time I went to the bathroom and came back downstairs, because we just had the one bathroom at the top of the stairs, she cut the cat's whiskers. She cut Haley's bangs off. I mean, scalped her but good, and cut a couple holes in the curtain. Oh. And then, of course, the one Mother's Day, I think I've told you this. They were in their room. I was cleaning, got everything all clean. I go up there. They exploded the beanbag chairs. That stuff was everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was. I had to go outside and scream. I said, Grandma, I'll be right back. I went outside and went, ah! The neighbors, I'm surprised they didn't call the police. But it was all right. I cleaned it up. And I never bought any more beanbag chairs. That was it. So I'm enjoying watching your handy stitching.
Yeah. Do you see your other screen is frozen? Mona did what?
What other screen?
I see your arm and it's frozen.
No, I'm not frozen. I'm
No,
moving.
not that one. The others. You have another camera or something.
It's working.
Your fingers like this.
No,
And your,
it's working on mine. Let me look on YouTube.
oh.
Oh, it is frozen on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's working on here.
On live.
I don't need it on anyway, so let me take it off. Where? Oh, I was looking for my mouse.
Which is fine. It's not bothering anybody, but I just didn't
Well,
know.
that one camera, I've always had trouble with this one camera. It's got to shorten the cord from me yanking it around. But I just didn't feel like setting up all my other cameras to get this shot.
Yeah.
So let me just get rid of it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You have total control. That's so cool.
There
Uh-oh.
we go.
Bigger. Back it up. Back it up.
There. Let's see.
That's neat. So it just takes
Hi, Garden State so-and-so, Robin.
hours of practice on George and just getting it down.
Yeah, Robin, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And I like to laugh. I don't like to cry. Yeah, Giovanna's seen it frozen. It's gone now. I removed it. I forgot that camera. So I guess I won't be lazy anymore, and I'll have to set up the other ones, which is no big deal. I just turn them on and work them with my iPad.
I am 66.
The other one works good. In fact, I'm going to take that right off of here.
I never mind telling my age. I am what I am. I'm 66. I lost my.
See, it gets overheated, maybe. Well, anyways, it's gone. I will donate it to animal welfare. Hi, Bima. Welcome in. Bima's Crochet is here. Welcome in. Giovanna said she's 64. Hey, twinsies. I'm 64 too.
Yeah, I'm 66. I lost my husband. He was 64 when he passed. That's young.
Oh, I lost my husband when I was young, but he's not dead. I just gave him the old EO.
And I was
Later, loser.
59, 60 when he passed. He was 64.
That's so hard.
You don't look 66.
Thank you. I'll work on it. Trying to eat healthy. I've lost just 15 pounds so far, but I plan on losing more. I think when I lose weight, though, my wrinkles show up. My cry wrinkles, under the eyes.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thank you, Giovanna.
I'm just going to walk just so I don't have to buy a bigger size.
Hey, I want to walk.
When I was skinny, I was cold all the time. I don't get cold anymore. Very rarely.
I started getting cold once I started losing weight.
Well, you've been losing a lot of weight. You're slimming down to nothing. We're going to have to start calling you my old nickname, Skinny Minnie. They don't call me that anymore.
Right.
All right. Now what am I going to do with this green? I guess I'll do a couple cows.
I don't know, but I'm going to have to go soon. Get off
I
soon.
didn't realize we were on so long. Yeah.
I have to feed the hubby.
Okay, well, we can go on the goodbye tour.
Well, I don't want to stop you off from sewing.
Well, I need to get off too, but I'm sure thankful you allowed me to come up. See how it's great work.
Anytime.
Oh,
We like having guests.
We do.
Yes, we do. I can't read. I can't see. Yeah, so we'll be on our goodbye tour. That's usually when Lisa gets creative and comes up with some real wind in her.
Oh, no, not today. I'm all
June's 71 and she feels it too.
Thank you, Giovanna.
Sheila got her cart put together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Good. Put pictures in Discord.
Yes.
She was deleting emails.
I thought I deleted that connect. That's the wrong word to put in there. To share your channel, it's I guess it is connect. Connect or share. Never
Absolutely
mind.
great. June, 50 pounds. Great job.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Deb, you lost what, 80? 100?
Oh,
Almost 100.
Almost
yeah.
100 pounds Deb lost. I won't lose any, but
Way to go.
I won't get bigger.
Nikki B
Most
is
guy
going
ever loses 10 pounds.
Nikki B is
pretty
going to
much.
play outside.
Oh, in the flower beds. It's too cold.
Oh, Nikki.
Oh, dirt therapy. Very good. I did that
Yes.
yesterday.
Well, that's why I had the bigger garden last year, because I had to do a flower garden to bury the cat in. And then it just went from there. So this year I'm just putting in a big garden because I enjoyed it. Even carrying the water out there, which is strange. You wouldn't think I would like it, but I did. I enjoyed it every day. Gave me purpose.
Yeah.
So this year I'm going big. Well, not big. I'm adding 4 more giant pots and more solar lights as soon as they get them at the Dollar Tree. Because those solar lights I bought at the Dollar Tree, I didn't pick them up. I left them out there all winter and they're still working. So I'm going to get a bunch more. Because what I did with the solar lights, and then I put water with soap in it, and then the bugs would go into the water. So I got rid of a lot of bugs.
Okay, another one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty foot.
It's pretty.
Pretty.
Oh, I had on top chat the whole time instead of live. No wonder I was off. Oh, so Terry lost her buttons. But
Oh.
all right, everyone. I was mesmerized watching Lisa up there on that thing. It was just so cool. She's got the movement down.
I will make an hour video where I'm just quilting just for you.
Oh, okay, good. I love watching it. You can do an ASMR.
Yeah, I'll put the sound on and you can just watch the quilting. I won't say anything.
Okay. I'll watch it over and over again. I'm going to watch some more of So Terry's again, too.
Yes.
I got 7 of these done.
But I found a new lady, too, that's
Go.
doing the Cutie Breeze. I can't remember the channel name, but she has short brown hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been watching her, too. And she shows you how to load it, make your sandwich right on the Cutie Breeze. So, all right, everybody. Have a nice Sunday. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Bye.